Adam Richards back in 1992. There's been some highlights up there. Anaconda highlights of a very fast Repco Bathurst 1000, the quickest race in the history of this event. It started with Brodie Kostecki first down to the first corner. Ultimately, it was a lead that he would never give up. Brock Feeney got to second after Richie Stanaway made a pretty good start. Waters and Brown teamed up to send the Penrite Mustang back a spot. Unfortunately, Waters would later have a lock-up that would really cost him. He did fight back to fourth, so just wonder what could have been if it wasn't for that moment. Traffic and managing the traffic was a real talking point today. That, believe it or not, didn't bring out a safety car. The Boost Mobile car spun off into the fence off the bumper of Chaz Mostert. The middle part of this race, the headlines really went the way of the super cheap auto car. Car 888, Cooper Murray at the wheel, passed a lot of cars, and they were motoring up through the field. Fortunately, he would end up getting a drive-through penalty later in the race, despite impressing Craig Lowndes, because they had a safety car infringement on the restart. So a lot of green flag stops today. For Will Davison, he got a 5-second penalty for this move to the inside of Dale Wood. Couldn't quite understand what that was all about. The team stopped 5 times at the front of this field today, and incredibly 4 out of those 5 pit stops were handled under green flag conditions. So just take a moment to appreciate the mechanics working away after numerous car rebuilds up and down pit lane, having to nail those pit stops. So Matt Payne, a small error on the downshift causing this car to fire off into the fence. He'd been on for a pretty good result, maybe even a top 5 here with Garth Tander off the back of a 4th place at Sandown. And that would bring out our only BP pole safety car. It led to the last round of pit stops. Everyone from this point was good on fuel. They had the tyres to go all the way to the finish. Most of them had fresh brakes, everybody except for Cam Waters, and then it became essentially a qualifying session. Run, run, run to the checkered flag as fast as you can. And the teams, parents, team owners, everyone back in pit lane could barely watch, barely breathe with their fingers crossed as Brodie Kostecki ran all the way to the finish line away from Brock Feeney and crowned the champion with Todd Hazelwood here today. A fast race indeed. 1.3 seconds the margin of victory. Well done, Erebus. And the Chico Camara gets the job done here at the mountain.